Welcome back to the Jolly Lads podcast. We've just returned from our longest break ever of 3.5 months. It's been a long time. A lot has happened.
Yeah,
a
we'll
lot
do
has
more
gone down.
consistent uploads, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We just Sammy's phone died, so we couldn't upload it.
We couldn't.
Yeah,
no one else has phones.
Yeah.
And we need one for the microphone, obviously. So.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, with a 3-month break, you'd expect us to have like maybe made the set a lot cooler, like improved our like infrastructure of the podcast. But I'm here to tell you that we have zero improvement, despite having been gone for 3 months.
I mean, do our fans have expectations of us? That's the
Oh,
real
they do.
question.
They're just extremely low.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
just like the bar for graduating at Santa Fe.
Literally, I have done like the absolute bare minimum this year, and I'm still gonna graduate.
Yeah.
Somehow.
So before we get into our graduation stuff,
We got some stuff to talk
we have a lot to talk about. So we have a hiatus recap. We'll review these after the recap.
Oh, after the recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we had a long break, 3 months, and a lot went down in it. A few things is that we were skiing like crazy. We ditched several days to go skiing, and it was just it was so fun.
Worth it?
So worth it. You guys didn't. Well, Griffin doesn't ski.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was so fun, and I went dressed as a banana, and Jack was dressed as Chewbacca. And we
No one
both
got
went
the
skiing,
Chewbacca reference.
and
Nobody.
everyone.
What? No, 2 people did.
Oh, okay. That's
We
good.
were like ski under the chairlift, and people would be like, "Banana! Yeah!" It was so fun. And then, what did people call you?
I got called a bear a couple times. I think some person for some reason called me a monkey.
I mean, what my mom said is that it'd be a good idea if like I was a banana and you were a monkey, and we both like went down the mountain together. You're like chasing the banana.
after you.
Okay, that's actually.
That'd be
Or
fun.
what if Jeff was a minion?
It's a minion. It was playing Minion Rush.
Dude, I would have the goggles.
That is true. You'd have to get the one.
Dude, I could just go to Tobin and get like a scuba helmet.
Yeah.
You know what my mom said also? She's like, did anyone call him a furry?
Thankfully, no.
Someone
Everyone
had
was
to have
thinking
thought it.
Probably.
Yeah, everyone was thinking it.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
And then, Enzo, you wanted to do a caked up review of myself.
I did.
Don't
Yeah. So after we got back from skiing, Sammy was like taking off his skiing gear, right? And he got the leggings. Oh my god. Bro.
So I guess I have some pretty good cake for you ladies out there. So
Yeah.
Hella good.
just saying.
Hit him up.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
Okay, alright, well, hit him up.
He's into polyamorous.
It is an open relationship.
There you go. See? Perfect.
Hey, dude, I mean, you are going to Utah.
Dude, that is true. Like all the relatives
It's like-
I've talked to, I said I'll be coming back with 5 wives.
You might. Isn't it like a college requirement?
Yeah, to become Mormon. Well, I'm glad about my university isn't like super Mormon. It's like 30%, I think. So it's still.
That's still pretty Mormon.
Well, most of the schools in Utah are like 60, 70%.
Yeah.
Holy.
I'm sure BYU is like.
It's very Mormon. Because I know you get in like a huge discount if you're Mormon.
Yeah.
So people go there and
Oh yeah.
Like Matthias is going there for like
Well, it's a
12.
private institution.
For like
You can go
12
there.
kids.
Okay, I guess.
But anyways, there was also Anthony's birthday, which I was not able to
Yeah.
Same
attend.
here.
Yeah, Griffin didn't go. Ryan was there for a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
he's
it was-
still do most of the talking.
it was.
He's one of our good friends. He's not been on the podcast. Maybe he will be.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some episodes lined up this summer. Fingers crossed.
We don't have them lined up.
Well, okay,
we have
we-
them theoretically.
have them theoretically.
We have them idealized.
Theoretically idealized.
You know, Miles.
Yeah,
Just like all of my friends. In my
the
mind.
voices in your head.
Your imaginary friends.
And so it's time to take the pill.
Yeah, take the pill and we will all disappear. You'll be having a podcast by yourself.
My normal pills. Okay, so yes, Anthony's birthday. I brought.
Was it lit?
It was lit.
It was so fun.
I dropped my computer monitor and it broke 5 minutes into getting to his house. Which, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Because it like fell right in the corner.
Oh.
And then it
yeah.
just like broke the screen.
And then Khalil, one of our other friends, he came up and
Oh, yeah.
surprised Anthony for his birthday. And
I
so
forgot about that.
he came up and he lives in Was it
The
like?
middle of absolute nowhere in Arizona.
Well, it's like in between Tucson and Phoenix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
No, it's farther
east
south.
of that.
Yeah. It's
He lives like an hour away from where I used to live,
oh really?
which was literally in between Phoenix and
Oh
Tucson.
okay. So then yeah. But he came up and that was pretty cool. He was
like,
there and chilling
Completely
for
surprised Anthony.
the weekend. So that was pretty fun.
Oh, that's nice.
We wrote some jams.
I know. I heard there was some jamming going on.
There was. It was
It
pretty
was
sick.
mega jamming.
It was pretty sick.
What about it?
That's
Mhm.
yeah. That's
Okay.
about it. Oh, we completed the triple pizza challenge.
Oh,
We won. Basically, we won 3 games back to back in Apex, and that was
Ooh.
Yes,
that was
that
pretty
was-
cool.
Yeah, like
Damn.
with Khalil too. That's like the most surprising thing. Even winning 1 game with him is like a miracle and a half. But we did 3, and also we were in a hot tub for a while. That was nice.
The hot tub was cool.
I didn't know you didn't have to.
Yeah, it's
That's
2,
nice.
but like one of them's like, like
It's 2.
yeah.
One is for piping only,
Oh, yeah. Sure.
which
Well,
is
this
what you were
first-
in.
Like Sam and Sean only.
That's for the segregation of the tall people.
Griffin?
Yeah, above 6
I'm not
feet, you go to that
freakishly
hall.
tall.
I don't know.
You're like,
You're borderline.
like what, 6'1"?
Yeah.
That qualifies, man. Sorry.
I mean, in comparison to Sean, it's.
No, yeah.
That is true. But okay, so after Anthony's birthday, which I couldn't go because I was on a skiing trip, was my birthday, and then Anthony couldn't go because he went on a cross country or a track meet
Yeah.
in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
So we played paintball, which was very fun.
Oh yeah.
Ryan got the worst of it at paintball.
Yeah.
But he took it like a champ though.
He did.
He did, but we all were welted afterwards. But it was very fun. Paintball's pretty fun. I'll definitely do it again.
Yeah, I had a I think it was like it stayed until like 2 weeks ago.
Wait, really?
Really?
It was
Wow.
the one that
So,
was
like, a
right
month?
here.
Oh,
Just like 2
Jesus.
months.
2 months? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, I mean, it hurts. Like, even if you get hit from far away. I even got, like, we were wearing masks, but, like, it hit the mask and it went through the, like, vents and, like, the shrapnel, like, hit my mouth and it still really hurt.
Yeah.
And it tastes awful. Oh my god, it tasted so bad.
Apparently, I got hit like right in the mask too. I didn't even know until I took off my thing and there was.
Oh,
Like,
and you
paint
saw
all over
it?
my face. Yeah, like I didn't even see it. Everyone else was like, "Oh man, there's like a bunch of paint on your face." I was like, "Really?" Because like I didn't feel it at all.
You didn't taste it?
No,
Huh.
because it was like right there.
Oh,
And
okay.
For all of our audio only listeners, it was like right there. So
Okay, after paintball, which was the end of March, we had prom.
oh yeah, we did.
From what I've heard, our prom was a lot earlier than most schools. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of schools haven't even had their prom yet.
No,
I
a
think
lot
most of
have.
them have.
I think like the only one who hasn't is like Mandela.
Well, no, I mean like in the nation.
Oh, I don't know.
Because like I was talking to some kids when I went to tour my college campus, and they were like, "Our prom is until like the end of May."
Oh wow. Well, the thing is, too, a lot of those schools don't get out until June.
That is true. That
So
is true.
like in perspective, like it was about like a month before we got out. So like if it's towards the end of the month, that's like a couple weeks or like
so approximately the same time.
Yeah,
It's-
but,
Wait,
like
wait.
Capital's prom was just last week, right?
Yeah,
I think so. St. Mike's was like 2 weeks ago.
No, same night was like 3 weeks ago.
Was it?
Yeah, because I remember I was downtown when it was happening.
And you saw a lot of people taking pictures.
Yeah, and then also like I was hanging out like on the plaza, just like a little sidetrack, and like my friends and I were just like chilling on what we call like the strip. It's like that long place where like all the cars are parked inside, like right off the plaza.
Yeah.
And like there was this guy that came speeding around the corner in like a convertible BMW and almost hit one of my friends who was like in the middle of the road.
Mhm.
And you know like he should have been in the road, but he also the other guy shouldn't have like drifted around the corner.
fast.
Yeah, and then like one of my other friends was like, "Hey, fuck you, man!" And then like this guy pulled him out of the parking spot. He's like, "What the fuck you say to me?" And then he was like getting all mad at us. He actually goes to our school. I've seen him there a couple times.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
but he was like, "I'll pull up. Don't do this." And then he saw that there were 5 of us and one of him, so he just left. But
That's true.
Yep.
But prom was very fun. What did you guys think?
I was very
What did you two
Yeah,
think?
well, you two especially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, these fellas were a little shy to go,
Yeah.
but us three went.
Mm-hmm.
That was very fun.
It was.
We were dancing all night,
Twerking.
twerking, lots of twerking. We played Clash of Clans in the middle of the dance floor at
That
one
was
point.
pretty
That
sick.
was a legendary video. And I'm glad we went to dinner at the restaurant where Enzo and now Griffin work.
Yes.
Because the food I heard was not great there. They said it was comparable to school lunch.
Who could have told
Really?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, even my manager, like at the restaurant, his wife works at the banquets at Buffalo Thunder, so she was gonna be working for everyone at prom.
He's like, oh, you're not gonna like my wife's cooking.
No, he was like, you guys made a good choice in coming here instead of going there.
Yeah, and it was so good as well. I
Oh,
like that like squid thing.
Oh my
that was
God.
delicious.
The stuff.
The stuffed calamari, dude. I've been wanting to try that so
Dude,
bad.
it was.
It was a
delicious.
little different than I thought, and not my favorite, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, and I've never had eaten like the black pasta before.
The
Squid
squid
egg
egg
pasta.
Why not?
Because where are you gonna get squid ink? We live in
Because
the
there's-
dry state.
Yeah.
Hence the fires.
Okay, and then after that we had our AP exams. I only had 2. Ryan only had 2. You had 1.
Big fat
5, and Enzo does not take APs.
At 5, I just finished my last one yesterday.
zero. No,
Oh, was it yesterday? What was it?
Well, yeah, because
Oh, you did the makeup.
the calculus one, like the proctor showed up like 45 minutes late, and so we got out of our test at 12:30, and I had 2 that day, which started at 12.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
so I just finished mine yesterday.
in July, when the scores come out, we'll have an episode where we review our we reveal our scores. I think we did that last year too.
Yeah.
Did we?
Well, yeah, we'll do a
Yeah.
score reveal. I mean, I don't care if I didn't pass any of them.
I did not do good last year.
The only 2 that I'm worried about not passing, which I could not care less about, is calculus and physics. Because I took both of
Oh,
those.
but you're gonna have to take them again. You're saying.
Yeah, I'm already taking them again. So
Okay, then
can't do it.
after we finished our AP exams, we thought we were getting towards the end, but then our entire state caught fire. It is like horrible right now.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that has anything to do with our AP exams.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we thought we were gonna have like
We'll be free for the
free
summer.
for the summer,
Yeah.
but now there's smoke everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It is like because I was at Walmart a while ago, and there's like firefighters shopping there from like San Diego that flew in
Yeah.
because they needed help
Yeah, at my dad's park, they set up a fire camp.
for like the fillers.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
there is a lot of people there.
Yeah, even like at the hotel where Griffin and I work, like last week, there were like 25 firefighters that checked into the hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they
Because
had-
it's technically, it's like somewhat the government's fault, so they're like getting
Oh, well,
people
yeah.
from everywhere to help out, and it's pretty big fire.
Well, because it started
It's
as
the
like
biggest one in the history of New Mexico.
Really?
Ever.
Is it?
Mhm.
I didn't know it got that big.
The one like over there.
The Las Vegas,
By
or
the
like
Las
the
Vegas,
Cooks
yeah.
Canyon.
How's the one in like the Jemez?
I hate going there.
Yeah, because I thought it hasn't looked as bad.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm. And it's also a lot because it's like hitting the old burn scars, so there's not as much fuel.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, my dad, they turned, you guys know how they turned Glorieta into like a relief center for all the people that were had to be evacuated. They shut down the entire rest of the facility, so like my dad, you know how they did like the 8th grade field trip? Like for us like 4 years ago when we went to Glorieta. They were going to do that again this year, but because of the fire, it got shut down, so they had to walk up to the ECIA instead.
Yo, I don't know. That's pretty weird.
Couldn't even get a bus.
It's like a mile.
Yeah.
I don't know. But still, it depends how hot it is. I don't want to walk.
It's
there.
today. So
Oh, really?
Oh,
Dude,
really?
we should go- we should
that's
go.
horrible.
Yeah.
Today's supposed to be
I think it's
It's
today.
80 degrees right now.
And it's,
It's
also
windy.
windy.
Yeah.
the highest
Mm.
85.
20-mile-per-hour winds with the
Wow,
high.
I can't wait to start working.
Well, okay, so that brings me to the next point:
Mm-hmm.
the jobs.
The jobs.
And I think Griffin has the newest job.
Indeed, he does.
Tell us your job.
Alright, well, I recently started working at the Luminaria, which is a restaurant kind of in the plaza with Enzo.
Downtown Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Enzo, why didn't you work Tuesday?
I was in the orchestra concert,
Oh, yeah.
but I heard it was pretty miserable.
It was pretty miserable. Dude,
You had like a table of 20
there's
people
a
or something.
table of 16 people that showed up at like 7:30ish, or that's when their reservation was. They
Oh,
like
God.
didn't leave until like 10:30. It was,
Oh my god. And by the
it
way,
was about 10 maybe.
and we close at 9 by the
Yeah,
way.
and we closed at 9, so I was there until like 11:30 pretty much.
That's
Cleaning up. Because there needs to be like a second busser always. Because it just
Yeah.
takes way too long to clean everything.
I don't know, like we went to Olive Garden and there was like 30 people that worked there. It was insane.
Yeah.
And we still didn't get anything that we needed.
But there also was like 10 tables of like a ton of people. Like
That's
I don't know if you guys saw, but there was at least 2 tables of more than like 12 to 15.
I mean, but the server also just straight up forgot to take my order.
Why do you think he doesn't work at our restaurant?
But so
Why do you think he works at
are you
Olive Garden?
Yeah.
are you regretting your job, or are you glad you got it?
I'm not quite regretting it yet because it is kind of the beginning of summer, but it's fine when you have a second busser. Otherwise, it's just a pain.
Oh yeah.
I can come and be your second bus.
Dude, please do, Ryan. That would be amazing.
Are you considering it?
I don't know. I'm still looking at my options.
Yeah.
What are your other options?
Well, Ryan, if you
I don't
want
know.
if you wanna work here, you like basically already have to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, I didn't even know I was hired, but it just had me on the schedule. I'm like, do I come in?
Yeah,
They're
well-
like, yes, you do.
So like they told me like that I will use my judgment and I get people and like if I think that they would be good to work there, then I'll just hire you. So
Oh. Yeah.
Send them my
Enzo's a higher up there.
yeah, I'm with them, dude.
Yeah.
It depends
Also,
how
wait,
much I can work.
Griffin, did you see Carlos last night, the cook? You haven't met him before, but he was there yesterday.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Anyways, he just got out of jail for being there for like 4 months.
Why was he in jail?
I don't know. I don't really want to ask him, but he was in jail in
Poison.
Mexico for
Oh.
like probably like 4 months.
Damn.
We were like homies, and now he's back, and I'm kind of.
You're like, yo, do not shank me.
No, he's super cool.
Okay.
What does he look like? There was someone there, but I don't think it was a cook. Never mind.
He had a lot of tattoos, and he wears a hat. And he had like it's like a beard and mustache.
Does he have glasses? I think no.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, you probably see him at a later time.
Yeah.
So you're a food runner and you're a busser,
Mm-hmm.
and you could be a busser or a landscaper or
Or yeah, or a
type of guy.
landscape.
And then Knack Jason has what is your job for this summer?
Yeah, I've got an internship up at Los Alamos National Labs.
Which is difficult to land. I had one last year.
And you had one this year too.
I had one this year, but I turned it down because if it's in person, it is almost 3 hours of commuting round trip per day. If
Yeah.
it's full time, that's like 15 hours of commuting per week.
They're
It's a
probably
lot.
easier just to rent something out of there.
Yeah.
But there's like nothing to rent about.
know.
So anyways, I'm not doing a STEM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're yeah, it's
Yeah,
a bus
those are
that,
bus.
it goes from the Department of Transportation Center, which is right off Cerrillos, right off Cerrillos and St. Francis, and then it takes you all the way up there and back. So that's what I'm planning to do because the bus pass for like a month is $90, which is
That's like
considerably
one.
better.
That's one tank of gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
So, pretty much.
But I wasn't doing I'm not doing a STEM career, so it didn't make too much sense.
I am. So,
Jess wants to major in physics. So.
yeah.
And what's the project you're working on again?
I'll have to double check because I think it's like changing a little bit. But the last time I checked, it's like modeling the behaviors of particles after like high energy events. So like I get to like use the supercomputer and simulate like the behaviors of particles after lightning strikes or like nuclear explosions and stuff like that.
Why don't you simulate the behaviors of some women?
I do. It's called VR.
Where he goes like,
It's like the photo of Orion with the west body of his penis. With the
and I'll just be lifeguarding like I did last summer, which is a pretty fun job.
Yeah, I'll be doing that on the weekends.
Yeah, Jack will be doing a little bit. And then Enzo has some car news for us.
Oh,
He always does, but this is some bigger news.
I know, this is much bigger news.
There's a lot that has changed.
Oh, yes. So, I got some new wheels for the Forester, some new tires as well. And then also I bought another car. And it's not the Forester that I was planning on buying, like, for the last 8 months or something. So,
Whatever happened to that anyway?
actually, he just got rid of it today. Well,
Yeah.
he, not got rid of it, but
Someone bought it.
he traded it to his dad for a Volkswagen for some reason.
Oh.
Anyways, so yes, that Forester, I felt bad buying it for like half the price that he could get it for, because I was gonna buy it for 5,000, and like he could definitely get like 10 out of it if he sold it. So I kind of felt bad doing that. So I was looking on Craigslist, and I found this right-hand drive Jeep Cherokee for sale, and I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. So I like looked at it, and in the description they said I also have some Subarus for sale, right? And I was like looking at the pictures, and in the background of one of the pictures of the Jeep, I saw this right-hand drive Subaru Legacy, and I was like, that's pretty interesting. So I messaged them, and they were like, yeah, I have 6 right-hand drive Subaru Legacies. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So, and then like 2 weekends ago, this Thursday now, and like 2 Saturdays ago, I went out there with my friend Dane to Colorado Springs. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive, something like that.
5 hours.
Yeah, about 5. We were going like 90 or 95, so it was like 4.
Oh, so it made it faster.
Yeah.
We made really good time going up there. We like left right after school on Friday. Or I like left school a little bit early and then went back to my house and got everything ready. And we went up there and stayed at my dad's friend's house. We got up there like right at sundown. We got some McDonald's. We got some fries for dinner.
McDonald's.
And then we stayed there. And then we left at like 8 or so in the morning. And then drove out to the middle of nowhere with like big wind turbines and farms and stuff like that. And this lady's like, I don't know, she's probably like 55 or 60. And she's like, yeah, I do mail delivery up here. And the Postal Service commissioned a bunch of cars for delivering mail from Subaru. And so all these...
Oh, so that's why they're right. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Because like they can't really...
Well, to get to the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And also, because they're all-wheel drive, like because it's like, she said that her route is 120 miles on dirt roads every day.
Jeez.
So, and if it's like raining or snowing or anything like that, they still have to deliver the mail.
Right, yeah.
Can't.
That is their motto.
Yeah, like the mail vans that we have here are just 2-wheel drive, so a lot better. And that's why I have the Jeep too, because they did the Subarus for just like 3 or 4 years, and then they switched to Jeeps, and they still do Jeeps now for those areas and stuff like that.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, so.
So now you have a new car.
Yep. I
What
bought
year
it.
is it?
It is in '96.
How would you say the condition is?
Definitely reflects the price. That's what it's. And I bought it for $1,000. But hey, I mean, it drove all the way back from Colorado Springs, and like just fine.
And what do you plan on doing with it?
Well, I actually just a couple days ago ordered some suspension for it to lower it, like 2 or 3 inches.
So you're gonna have one lifted car and one like car really low to the ground.
Yep.
We should make it so you can't get a credit card underneath it.
Oh, I could do that. I
No,
could.
Isn't that
you
air
can't.
suspension?
You can't
Yeah.
park it at your house then.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere in Santa Fe.
No, I already scrape on some speed bumps, just how it is now. Like some ones in the school parking lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
the ones in the school.
Those are
parking lot
horrible.
Ridiculous.
Those are terrible.
Although they're not surprising for Santa Fe, actually.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yes, I plan on lowering it, and I already got we cleaned it quite a bit, but there's still a lot more to clean. As you know, going on those dirt roads every day gets a lot of dust, and there's no point in cleaning it because it's just gonna get dirty again, like the next day.
Right out there, yeah. Well, that's why you just get a hose and you spray the inside of the car.
Okay.
And the inside of
We
the
did
engine.
that, actually.
That's what we did.
We power washed the whole back area.
Did you?
Yeah.
Should have power
It
washed
was-
inside the engine too. Come on.
We did.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went over.
You can do that.
We went
It's
to
made to get
Anthony's
wet.
house.
Yeah. Should power wash the fuse box.
Oh yes. Open it up and look.
Yeah.
It's awfully dusty in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways.
It was something thing in that car. Like you would take the seat out, and then you would me and Enzo were making bets of how many cigarettes would be under the seat.
yeah, but it doesn't smell like it actually.
It doesn't. No, it's probably because the cigarettes are really old.
Like starting to biodegrade in the seats.
Like you would pick it up and it would crumble in your fingers.
Yep.
Yes. When Jack was talking about it, reminded me when I think it was just us two cleaning the MR2. There was a dead mouse that was crushed into the seat with a cigarette mashed into its body.
I remember
That was morbid.
Oh, dude! Speaking of mice, I forgot to say this. I have mice living in my car.
Wait, really?
Yup.
Where?
Not in the engine, in the actual back of the car. Because I remember I think I was taking my bass back and returning it to the school, and then my dad took the car afterwards with my dogs. So he lifted up the seat, and when he lifted up the seat, there was just like mouse shit that was just all across the bottom of the seat. And
Little friends.
and so I spent like the entire morning, I think it was Tuesday morning, cleaning it, and it smelled rancid.
Oh,
It smells
God.
worse when they die.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did you get it out yet or no?
Yeah, I hopefully, pretty sure I don't know. There have been so many mice at my house recently. Like my dad, I think has caught about 20.
Really?
There's been a lot at my house too.
Yeah, it's been bad. So
My
no
house
moths
is-
though yet.
My house has been surprisingly mouse free for
I know. There's been no squeaks
Because
here.
they all came over here.
well, they're probably all living my stupid Airstream still.
Yeah, that is
That's true.
They don't need to go in your house. They just go in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have the cats.
That is true. We do have cats.
How your
here.
dog's doing at catching those mice, Joe?
Oh, that is true.
I think they more try to catch lizards.
Oh yes, the lizards living in your car.
The lizards in my walls.
I
lizard people.
So, anyways, Griffin, you also have some car news. Not quite as extensive. but a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
popped a tire on my second day on the job, like going to work. So that was very nice looking, and I was the only buster that day, so I had to work extra hard to get prepared in the like 15 minutes before we opened. And yeah, that was a thing. Then before that, the pulley broke in the engine, and that kind of fucked everything up, and I was without AC for a week because they needed some special tool to fix it.
BMW things.
Yeah,
Average BMW owner.
and yeah, so it's just
Just been a lot of car
putting
trouble.
way more money into the car than it's worth at this point. But
You're just waiting for it to get 20 years old, right?
no, not really. I think we're just we need a second car regardless, and we're just waiting to find a good second one to kind of replace it.
What
You
about
should
the
just like
S2000?
sell it or trade.
I can't drive manual. Also, that car's like gone up in value quite a
Oh,
bit
yeah.
as of recent.
Don't
They've
daily
like
drive your
doubled
S2000.
in the last like couple months. It's actually crazy. So
Yeah. Well, you buy low and you sell high.
yeah.
That is true.
Although there is at the Eldorado Auto, there's a van for sale. It's
What
like,
kind of van? Like a
like
minivan?
an old GMC van, like the typical like big box,
Griffin pulled up in
Like
the
a
car.
white man or a minivan?
like a like an
Like a panel
like the
van?
A-Team van.
Oh my god. Oh my
And
god.
I'm a
Griffin,
big
you
fan
gotta
of
get
vans, like old vans, like the old like Japanese vans are super
yeah.
cool. They look like they just tip over if you push them a bit too hard.
Mhm.
I really want one of those, but this one is just like, dude,
Yo.
That'd be kind of sick.
I'll
that
pass it
is
on.
pretty sick.
Dude, we could pipe in there.
Oh my god.
Let me see, let me see.
Do you know how much
How
you're
much?
selling it for?
It's like 2,400.
Oh,
So-
Oh,
just,
yeah,
just
that's
work a
nice.
little bit.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Like,
What year?
Actually?
I have no clue.
Oh,
That's
That
like a
just sounds it.
74 or something like that.
it's that old.
It's a Ford Econoline, yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
That's
it's in
fucking
good
cool.
shape.
That'd be
Yeah.
pretty sick, honestly.
Interior
dude,
could
we-
use a bit of cleaning, but
We could go
it's
road
expected.
tripping in there.
We
Yeah.
totally could.
Dude, actually, that'd be
apparently
so
it
dope.
runs well. So
2,400 is a good price
Let's see.
for.
there's the interior.
You know how many miles are on it?
You might want to save up for that, Griffin.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a tire. Dude, the sick. Oh, let's see. It's probably like
It's probably.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, we could go. I'll go check, like
Dude.
on my way back if I have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
that'll
Yeah,
be
you could
very
save
cool.
up for that within like a
Yeah.
month or two.
That's a sick
Yeah.
car.
That'd be pretty sick, honestly.
It is time for the snack review.
Let's
go.
Griffin, what snack do we have before us?
We'll be having banana omelets.
From
The Asian market.
Oh god, I
the
still
black
need to go there.
market.
I still have yet to. My parents went, or my mom and sister went.
I need be some more Malaysian
I'm gonna
favorites,
rock
dude,
off
so
on.
he'll be gone.
Yeah, I don't know if
Mine
it's rice
covered.
paper or
Are
not.
we going?
Oh, right.
Yeah, hold up.
It's not right.
It's not rice paper.
What is it? Is it
Paper.
Is it yummy?
No,
No, it's
can't
just
really
paper.
eat it.
I mean, actually,
Did
Enzo,
you
you
just
might
take a
like
bite
it,
out of
yeah.
the paper, Jack?
I take a bite out of the paper. I
Did you
couldn't eat it though.
Jack, tough it out.
Oh,
He's
dude, this is
debating.
not that bad.
He's debating eating the rest of the paper.
Are you sure it's not rice paper?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm really sure it's not rice paper.
Rice paper does not have this texture.
Yeah, it's like rice paper like dissolves in your mouth.
I mean, if you want to keep eating it, go ahead.
No one is stopping you. I say it's pretty good.
It's very dry.
Yeah,
It is. It's like it's like a Twinkie.
It's like a
It's
Twinkies
probably-
are a bit wetter. I'd
I was
say.
gonna say it's probably more healthy because it's from the Asian market.
It's got 80 calories,
Oh really? Twinkies are like 300 calories in
Really?
America.
35 milligrams of cholesterol,
How many grams is that?
3 grams.
Oh, that's nothing.
You got 1 gram protein.
Oh, got a cool shit.
Did you actually take a bite out of it? You,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I take a bite out of
Did you eat
it. I spit it out though.
Jack ate it.
I ate it. It tasted fun.
You'll just have it like a shrink wrapped cookie.
Okay, here, Jack, you can eat the paper on that one. Is
Oh, that's honestly kind of good. Kind of digging it.
So that concludes our recap, basically, of everything. A lot happened, as you see. But I guess also in recent news, but moving on to our next topic of graduation, because we're all high school seniors. We are all
long.
officially done with high school, except Enzo has one final to do still. But all of us are done with high school, and we wanted to just share a few of our favorite high school stories. So I don't know if anyone has any off the top of their head.
I have a couple I could tell.
Okay, well you'll start, and I'll probably be able to go off that.
All right.
the burrito in the
So-
toilet?
Oh, we'll get to that one.
Oh, I have a good one.
Yeah. So in freshman year,
We were very deep.
I
in
was
discussion.
very rowdy. I did a lot of stuff. I never really got in trouble for it, but I'll say the one time I kind of got in trouble. So it was in health class, and it was like December, end of the second quarter, which is you only have that class for a semester, and we weren't doing anything. And me and an unnamed friend, we just like, there was a random plastic water bottle in the classroom that belonged to some kid, so I just took it. And I think first we did it in the auxiliary gym, where we just threw it to each other and we're playing catch with it. And eventually it broke, and there's just like water all over the ground, and we just left it. And so we went into the regular gym, and there's like some PE class or something going on, and there was a substitute teacher. And so first, we went, because like the gym, there's like the basketball court on the floor, and there's like a 1-story raise from like
to the upper deck
the
area.
teachers. And so we got another water bottle they just like took from their recycling bin, and we filled it with water and we were throwing it up and down, and eventually it broke, and the substitute teacher wasn't like exactly sure what we were doing, so he just thought that we were just like throwing the water for someone else to have, and it broke. So we didn't get in trouble. I just had like, I put like a paper towel over it. So we went back up. Then to get down to the gym floor, there's these 4 big staircases that are
In the corners, yeah.
in the
I would
corners.
say they're big. I'd say they're
They're quite narrow.
They're
very
They're
narrow.
narrow and tall.
narrow and quite steep.
Yeah.
So
So
like, there's 2 stairways that kind of
It's
go
like-
like
yeah.
that.
yeah, there's like a platform in the middle where you turn around. So we got another couple water bottles from the second gym. I think we also got like a string. And so we went to one of the stairways, and our only goal wasn't to play catch. We're just throwing the water bottle against the wall as hard as we could, and we were just trying to get as much water as we could in the stairway.
Isn't that a great idea?
Yeah, fantastic idea. So
Very safe as well.
yeah, we tied the string to the top of the water bottle. Like if you look at Enzo's, it's just like where the cap and plastic meet.
Yeah, like right here.
And so we get it, and we'd fling it really hard against the wall so it'd break. And like I'd say in some spots there's like an inch of water.
Oh wow.
God.
Because like there's like a water fountain like 2 feet over from the staircase.
Oh, yeah, bro.
So yeah, so there's like unlimited amounts of water bottles in the recycling bin, unlimited amount of water from the water fountain. And so we just did it over and over. It was like falling down the stairs, like going down. And like after, I think it was like only 20 minutes, like a lot of water bottles later, the substitute teacher came up the stairs and caught us. Since it was a substitute teacher, like normally we would have got sent to like the principal's office.
But they didn't care too
And,
much.
like, yeah, they didn't know what they were doing. Like we just got like one washcloth. We were told to clean it up, and so like we like half-assed cleaned it up because it was gross too. The
Yeah,
water
I
on
bet.
the floor.
Oh my god.
Because like no one cleaned the staircase, so it's like covered in grime and dirt.
It's very groiny.
Yeah. So like I kind of tried, but like class got over and I left. That's one story.
Okay. I do have another story. It was with Ryan actually. So we always ate lunch in the commons, which is like where you get the lunch and stuff. And one time we went into the bathroom and we noticed that there's only one individual in there who was taking a poop. So me and Ryan thought it'd be a great idea if we just acted normal and as we were leaving turned off the lights on them. So we did this said activity. We turned off the lights on this person, and as soon as I hit the lights, they were like, "Hey!" Or they, I don't remember what they said, but they started yelling. You remember that?
Yeah, dude.
They started yelling. They were like, "Hey, like turn it back on or something!" And me and Ryan just ran out of there.
Yeah, I think they said like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, something like that. But that was a good one.
I have one that I remember pretty distinctively. So I think this one was with Griffin and Sammy. Yeah, you were there. And so what it was one day, it was like the day before Thanksgiving break.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
And we had finished all of our work for our 6th period class, which was English. So we went to our teacher and we were like, so we were like, hey, like, can we just like go downstairs and play ping pong?
Well, I think we said, can we go turn our books to the library?
Oh yeah. Turn our books to the library.
Yeah.
And so, but we really went downstairs because in the bottom floor of our academic building they had like 2 ping pong tables. And so we went down there and we were playing. We were playing for a little bit, probably like half an hour went by. And then all of a sudden, like a couple of security guards just start like, there's like one that walked down the hall and then there's another one that runs up the staircase. And I remember, I think it was Sammy. I think he, like the one was like, one of them was like running up the staircase and he's like, oh, get him! Oh,
Yeah.
go get him!
I was
Oh,
like,
get him!
go!
And then and we kept playing for probably another 5 minutes. And then the same security guard went back and he's like, where are you guys supposed to be right now? And we're like, we were just like in our English class. And he's like, you guys need to get into a classroom right now. And so we walked into like this random, like, I think it was like a New Mexico history class.
Yeah, freshmen. We were all sophomores.
Yeah. And so like they locked the door because apparently there was like somebody on campus with a gun. And so,
So it was like,
that's when
it was a
there was
full
a
on
fight
lockdown.
and this one got stabbed.
No.
Well, it was like something that was not
No, it was,
actually on
someone
campus.
was
It was
a gun
at Milagro.
Milagro.
Yeah.
Or something.
yeah. And so like there were like stories about like, oh my God, like a teacher got shot, like a kid got shot. There was some dude at Milagro who got a gun. And so, but I remember we were sitting in the New Mexico history classroom and it was supposed to be like completely silent.
Everyone was scared also.
Like, yeah, I mean like,
Because it was a real lockdown.
yeah, exactly. Like the doors were locked and like they had like the like elephant or rhino lock or whatever you call it, like that went into the door.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just remember like we were just like we were like, oh my God, like there's a little bit of murmuring. And then all of a sudden somebody just farted. And we started laughing so hard. And like the teacher was like, shh, like, come on. And then so like, and then Sammy farted, and then Griffin farted, and then Alex farted, and then I farted. And it went in like this like complete circle. It was
But
so funny.
It really lightened the mood, you know? Like, everyone was scared. Even like some of the girls were like laughing that we didn't
Yeah.
even know. But
Because I think we were in there for like a
Yeah,
good
that's-
like hour.
it was funny
Yeah.
because we didn't
Yeah,
know
I-
anyone. In
No.
there.
I remember, like when I was there, like we were in there for like a good like 45 minutes past the end of
Yeah,
class.
yeah. Like I remember that day I don't think I got home like after getting off the bus until like 6.
Yeah, until it was dark.
Yeah. So But that sure was.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was a funny story.
That was a really good one.
So, one of our, I think all of our favorite events, maybe not Enzo. Enzo, did you make it to honor roll breakfast ever?
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't you sneak in once?
Nope.
No,
Nick,
that was
you
Nick.
snuck in.
Yeah.
So, at our school, if you get, what is it, above a 3.0,
Something. It's like
GPA.
3.0 or 3.5.
3.2 or I don't know.
It's something like that.
you get to go to what's called an honor roll breakfast, where they have burritos and that's about it. And
Unlike fruit and stuff, but it was
Yeah.
actually really fun.
Yeah,
I'm
it was a
sad they-
lot of fun
I'm sad
because
they
you got
stopped doing
to
it.
you got to skip class and just hang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
And our good friend Carson, who's been on the podcast, he likes to eat. He also likes his milk. But they'd call us up by grade level. And I think was it the first that had the backpack incident? No.
The
Was
first
it
one
the
was
first?
sophomore year.
It was the first, yeah, I think,
First quarter sophomore
yeah.
year.
Okay.
And then
So-
second quarter was Applewood, yeah.
Alright. So, Carson, for whatever reason, has horrible luck at this event. The first time, I had my backpack lying on the ground. Just because there's not a lot of space, there's a ton of people in there. And when our grade level gets called up, Carson starts sprinting to the front of the line.
Yeah, they're like sophomores, and he's like,
He just trips going like almost full speed on my backpack and just slams into the ground. And us being us, we just sat there just like dying of laughter. The thing is, I don't think Carson really, he stopped for maybe a second, then got
and then he
back
got
up
right
and
back up
started
and, kept,
running.
and he kept running still.
You wanted his burrito. He was
He,
committed.
he did not learn his lesson.
And then the next honor roll breakfast was the last one, unfortunately, for all of us.
Yep.
Carson had a bag of apples. And
Not any bag of
it's
apples.
a bag of sliced apples.
Sliced apples, but also it was like overly packed and very heavy.
I think Sammy, could you tell us what you were doing with those apples?
Well,
So-
see, let's say this is a bag of apples here. It's kind of yellow, like his apples are. And I have picked them up, his bag of apples from the table from, let's say, Jax Carson. And I was just kind of antagonizing Carson with them. I was like, "Ooh, I got your apples," or something like that. And I was like shaking them. And there's so many apples in this poor bag that the bottom burst. And his apple slices went everywhere on the ground. And he was like, "Ah, you made my apples fall," or something. He like threw an apple at me, and it like hit me in the head. And then it kind of started like a food fight a little bit.
Yeah, I remember what happened next was that I think Anthony either like he snuck in or he got in, and and one of them landed in green chili, and I picked it up and I threw it at him, and it hit him in the eye.
So he got green chili in his eye. Carson still talks about how angry he was his apples fell in his bag.
Understandable. I would be
Absolutely
too.
mauled me.
He probably took a while to cut them up and everything.
Yeah.
He probably didn't do it.
That's probably his mom.
I had two more. Yeah.
In between the band room and the choir room, there's a unisex bathroom. And in that bathroom, there's no urinals. It was originally an all-female bathroom. So it's just all toilets, and I think it's just like 3 small stalls. And in the furthest to the right stall, there's like something horrible has happened to the toilet. The water was black. I'll look through my phone and try to find it. But it was not good. So, like, we basically, like, we found, like, a big, like, gallon thing of, like, a water bottle. And, like, threw it in there. We were just, like, fucking around. Like, we threw a bunch of stuff in the toilet. Because, like, the door in there was locked, so you couldn't get in and use it. So, like, you'd, like, have to, like, jump over and throw it in. So you're just, like, throwing a bunch of stuff in it. Let's see if I can find
But
it.
what did Miss Barnes do?
No, but the thing is, first, like, 2 girls went into the bathroom, so Nick and I just went into one of the stalls together and just, like, locked the door, pretending not to be there.
They see, like, your feet.
No, I don't think they looked.
Yeah, like one dude up on the stall and the other one on the ground.
Yeah.
Up on the toilet, I mean.
So, first, yeah, they came in, and then when they left, we got back out, and we were still messing with the toilet, and then the choir teacher came in, and like, so I don't know what we did, but with her bare hand, she pulled out the gallon bottle of water we put in the like dirty toilet water, and like flushed the toilet, and like I was like bewildered. I was like, why? I don't know why she did that. Here, I'm trying to find the pictures. Here's somewhere. Oh, here it is. But she just picked those 2 water bottles up with her hand from that water. You'll see there's like dirty water
Yeah, it's so
that's
gross.
sprayed all over because.
You should have used that water in your water bottle throwing
So
escapades.
Oh my god.
you couldn't see it, but there was like dirty water all over like the
Wall.
like yeah, all over like the walls and toilet, and so she just like went in there, pulled the 2 bottles covered in like piss water out, and like flushed it. And she goes, "Oh, thanks for helping me clean the toilet." And she just like left the bathroom
Without washing your hands.
without. I don't think she washed her hands. No.
Oh my gosh.
And, like-
then she was probably like,
Yeah, I don't know how we didn't get in trouble for throwing water bottles.
Did she see you?
She saw us in the bathroom. Yeah, we got caught like red-handed looking into it, but she thought we were trying to clean it. Instead, she was just like, oh,
she's like, oh, what good students.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank you for using a plastic water bottle to help clean the toilet.
But so we didn't get in trouble somehow for doing that either.
We probably should have gotten in a lot more trouble in high school.
Yeah, I should have.
That's
Hey, man,
probably
it's not
because
too late.
there's kids doing much worse stuff.
Yeah,
That is true.
I do
Do
remember.
you guys remember there were people doing heroin in the bathroom?
What?
I don't remember that, no.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what else came out?
Oh,
You
nice.
can tell that.
Okay, well, Jack had one first.
This one, yeah, I mean, this one's pretty short. It's, this one was, I think it was freshman year. It was like, it had gotten cold, so we started taking like one of the tables in, it was like the table in Commons. And I remember Mr. Charles came up. and he was chilling, and he came up and started talking to us, and he was right over, it was when like Anthony and Lily were still together. And he came up right over Lily. And it was just like chilling there, and had like, I think his hands on her shoulders or something like that, or on the back of the chair. And he just kept talking, and he just kept talking. And then all of a sudden, you can just see this like line of snot that starts coming out
It
of
was
his
like
nose.
clear fluid.
And it was sizable too.
It was sizable.
And and he just kept talking, and he didn't notice it. And it got to the point where it started dripping into Lily's hair.
And she was just like,
We were trying so hard not to laugh. Like I remember looking over at everybody, and everybody was going like, and he didn't even notice.
yeah, then he just
It was-
walked away. And
It
like,
must have been, I swear to God, this long.
Cause think about it. If like someone's sitting down and they're like above
Yeah.
them, you know,
and I went like,
like literally just.
It was, oh my God.
that was
That was
crazy.
Oh, and then do you remember when you were, you were throwing like the tinfoil balls at
Oh,
Aiden?
yeah.
And then Ben came over. He came over and like slammed his fists on the
He was like,
table.
You don't know me? You don't know
He's
me?
like, actually, I do. You are bad because you were in my Spanish class.
Yeah, you're a Benjamin, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Enzo, final story.
All right, so this one was actually quite a recent one. It was just
It was like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
That's it. Not even a week ago.
the span of my entire memory.
If that.
Yeah. But so we went to go see the new Doctor Strange movie. What would you guys rate the movie?
It was pretty banging.
I liked it.
Yeah,
it was probably good. I'd say like 8
Yeah.
out of 10.
I would give it like a 7.5. Okay, well yes, it was alright. Not Marvel's best movie, but not their worst. Like Morbius.
Me would be.
What do you mean? I think that.
Well, did you mean, yeah, dude, he's a Marvel legend.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Anyways, we saw the movie. Okay, I almost just sneezed.
You can tell.
Okay, so we saw the movie, and afterwards we kind of like throughout the movie we were we were like making some funny sounds like the very mature people we are. Would you guys like to give a demonstration?
Oh.
Yes, like
Among
the very-
others.
like the very
Among-
mature. Yes, those were whenever something funny happened. And then, so like throughout the movie, we were making like the oh, like sound, you know. And as the movie came to a close, we went out to the bathrooms so everyone could go to the bathroom. And then, like like five, like there was a pretty good amount of us there. You know, there was like what 8 or 9 of us.
Yeah, we all had to pee.
Yeah, so we all went to the bathroom, and there was like 5 of us in the bathroom, and then like 4 other random guys, and and like we were all just like chilling, waiting for the urinals to be open, and then Sean, our very tall and lanky friend, walked by the hand dryer, and the hand dryer was like, whoa, like right as he walked by it. And just in that bathroom with all those other guys, we just all started laughing so much.
It sounded just like the like.
Yeah, it was like the same-
It was the same like length and tone.
And
Yeah.
then like since
Even
Sean
pitch.
since Sean like walked past it, it just turned on for like a second. And it was just so perfect because it was like, oh, it just turned off because he just walked past it.
Even when we were peeing, when like the other random guys like filtered out, they would go and use the hand dryer.
Like, to like dry their
You
hands.
know, like when you're like drawing your hands, you're moving them around to get all the
Yeah.
spots, so it just keep turning off. You keep the sound.
Yeah, you go like, oh, 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 oh.
And we were just all in there and just like we could not contain ourselves. It was so funny. And like, there were 4 guys in there and they were all in there before us, so they were all like, washing their hands like normal people. And every time they would dry their hands off, they would just make the sound. We just
All
could
in the
not.
fucking urinal. Like we're
Yeah,
all like
we were-
mid piss.
Yeah, all of us.
It
It
made
was
me
a bit
pee
hard
faster.
to aim. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I started crying from laughing, and I couldn't tell if it was piss or if it was tears.
In your eyes?
No,
Were
going
your-
into the urinal.
Were your tears shooting out like this?
You know it. Yeah, so that was.
It was. Oh, and then after that, we all congregated in the parking garage, like normal people do after a movie, and then we all got in Anthony's truck.
In
He
the
has
bed,
a
in
little-
the
yeah,
back.
in the bed of the truck, because he only has 2 doors, and we all went.
It's like
down to-
1,200 pounds of human flesh. in
Oh
the
yeah,
back.
definitely more than his little Ford Ranger could handle. And then we went down to the 3rd story where mystical things happen.
Dude, it was like no one goes down there.
no.
Yeah.
The 3rd story of the parking garage is like. It's like. You guys know the back rooms?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
If
exactly
it
what it
wasn't
is.
for the cars, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if there was no cars in there, that'd be so fucking creepy.
Yeah.
So.
Because I like the ambience of like that band in the corner.
Mm.
I know, it could be like an endless thing where there's just like a few dusty cars and you like keep going down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exactly what I thought. But anyways, what do we do?
Okay, so we like got down there and we were like, drawing dicks on the dusty cars and stuff like that. I wrote call for head and then wrote down a random phone number that was like in our area code. So someone might call it. And
And expect head.
yep. And maybe it'll
We'll
be
go
like
back
an old
down to
white lady named like Sandra or something. That would suck. Unless they were into that. But and then we decided to do one of Jack's Mort impressions
Oh yeah.
with like a horror kind of vibe. So it was like
Well,
maybe
you
echoing.
missed when we were kicking the pole, and then Ryan kicked the
Oh, yeah.
pole.
Oh
and
yeah.
fell.
He tried to drop kick it and like.
No, I was wearing like pretty skinny jeans, so like, I kicked it and like I couldn't move my leg back any further. Just,
Yeah.
But then you got like dust all over you.
Yeah.
It is very.
Oh, and then
dusty
Sean tried
down
to
there.
grab the like the concrete rafter.
Oh yeah.
The concrete broke and fucking cut his hand.
And we did some foot races as well.
We did. We did some races. My legs still hurt from that.
Mine kind of do too. I'm not
So
gonna
out of
lie.
shape.
How do you make it at work if your legs hurt after that?
For after one
Because that's
sprint,
running. No, I did it. I
two
did.
sprints.
Yeah,
Nice.
2.
I beat Anthony, who's in track, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold that, I'm gonna hold that over. Hold that over him. Take
not
it
really
easy.
short.
That's true.
Cannot.
Can't run.
Dude,
fast,
how does
yeah,
he
sure.
make it in track?
He does all the things that don't require me.
Yeah. Does pole vaulting, shot put,
Discus.
discus,
Discus.
jab,
Not running.
not
Yeah.
running.
Anyways, it was a pretty fun night.
It was a very
Yeah.
fun night. And then, yeah, I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found out Nintendo sucks even more than I thought. Sean and I were gonna play Smash because he still has Yugen Switch.
Oh,
yeah.
And I was gonna try and get him online because I guess he didn't have a credit card. And apparently you have to download or you have to buy online on the actual device,
Yeah.
which is
What?
a bit silly.
Yeah, it's a device, not profile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that.
Because it has all the options and it's like, oh, you could buy it here. And then
Oh,
you
yeah.
buy it and it's like, no, you cannot buy it here.
Oh. Wait, does Tobin not have online anymore?
No.
He hasn't for like ages.
Oh shit.
We just downloaded we just got it for like the 7 days free trial thing.
Oh yeah.
And put it in Tobin's mom's email. People get charged out of it now.
I don't think they charge people through email, Enzo.
Well, they could. That'd be really funny.
I don't think they could.
Like you owe Nintendo $200.
Okay, delete email. And Enzo, big congrats, finished his final from freshman year like a couple weeks ago.
Woo! Yeah, so I had my my final from my New Mexico history class, which was in the first semester of my freshman year. So it was supposed to be done in December of 2018, and I finally finished it in what's the month? April of 2022.
This is May.
Well, I finished it like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Well, big congrats.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. It only took me 3.5 years.
Not
Probably wasn't even that much.
I had to write like 3 or 4 paragraphs. Yeah, it was so much. Dude. I don't know how I don't know how.
Man, I had to do that in 2.5 hours last Saturday to turn in my freaking Gerber final. Or not the meaning of life essay.
Well,
Yeah.
see, here's the thing is that like the way that Mr. Morrison does it is that like I turned in my final like when it was due, you know, or no, I turned it on like the last day of the semester because that's how I do it. That's how I roll. And then he returned it back to me to fix stuff, and I couldn't do it because the thing was closed.
That's the thing that annoyed me about Morrison's is I'd do it like in 5 minutes. And then I'd get a B on it and you'd be like, alright, here's some things to fix. It's like, dude, I'm fine with the B. Don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like even now, like when I turned it in, he gave it back to me like 3 times, and then it was finally done. And it was like the least satisfying thing I've ever done because it didn't even feel like I finished it.
Yeah, probably.
And then even that's how it was with my final, because I just finished the history final like a couple days ago, and like I had to fix stuff on it, and it was like so unsatisfying.
But bueno.
You know, at least I'm done with it.
But anyways, we do also have our college announcements for everyone of what we're doing after high school. So we'll go down the line. Griffin, what are you doing?
I'll be going to UNM.
And what will you be studying?
Bio, probably.
It's very inexpensive to go to.
It is
school.
free.
Free.
Yeah.
Well, and then
Free,
Well-
and then you have to pay for what little
Room and
is room and board.
Yeah.
Even though.
I'm
But you
trying
can
to
do,
get
like,
a bit more money
scholarships.
for like, yeah.
Room and board, so.
All right. Next.
Alright. I'm going to New Mexico Tech and I'm studying biomedical sciences.
Ooh.
fuck yeah.
I'm the only one out of the Jolly Lads that's going out of state. I'm going to the University of Utah. My bad. I'm gonna study business. I actually just got into the Business Scholars Program, which is like a thing you have to apply for. And then I was awarded a $12,000 scholarship that I can't use
Oh!
Wait, why?
because I have a different one and they conflict.
Oh.
Oh, yikes.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Just use your
Anyways.
scholarship money for like strippers or something.
For buying car parts for Enzo.
Yeah, that's an even better idea actually. Are there even Mormon strippers? Is that a thing?
I think that's
I'm
against
sure
their
you can
culture.
get
Yeah.
multiple.
Dude, but you know what I heard? I heard that Mormons really like Jewish people. They like idolize Jewish people. So like, I think I might be really good with the ladies there.
You're gonna be worshipped, dude.
Okay, what are you doing?
Everyone there.
Yeah. Alright, I'm also going to New Mexico Tech and I'm studying physics. Go Miners.
Go minors.
Dude, I love minors.
Yeah, we know, Sammy.
Well, Jack's gonna be one of them now, so.
Dude,
He still is.
he
still is.
I'm the only one.
Jack is the only one that's a
Only
minor.
L.
Well,
Okay.
I think that's a
I-
win.
I don't even know what you're doing actually. What are you doing?
Take a guess.
You're
I mean,
doing
I'm-
some sort of fellowship or trade school.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm doing a. Okay, actually, I haven't really like completely decided yet. So I have 3 options. So I could either do Santa Fe Community College, and do like automotive mechanics, which is like the most likely one that I think I'll do, or I could do Santa Fe Community College and do CNC and machining stuff like that, because there's a thing with Lano that they like really need people to do that. So they'll like. I can do like an apprenticeship.
Do they
for
pay
Lano.
for your skill?
It's not even that much, but I think they do.
Oh.
And then like right after I graduate in like 2 years, then I like have a job at Lano already, and it's like
Ooh.
60,000 a year starting.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you get
that's
like
like
one
as
on
much as a
one.
teacher. That's like the highest amount that you could get paid as a teacher.
Yeah, but that's like starting, so I can make that in like 2 years, or I could do another apprenticeship thing with like the Wagner and Caterpillar Corporation in Albuquerque, and that's like. They sent it to us in an email, but I never checked my school email. So, like, but basically, like I would go down to CNM in Albuquerque, and then like go in the shop, and then go like to an actual place where like they work on the diesel, like the big machines and stuff like
Being
that.
like a diesel mechanic, right?
Yeah, so that's cool. So yeah, I could do any one of those 3. I'm not completely decided, but I think just, or I guess I could do all of them like eventually, which would be very good.
Yeah. Well, do whatever you think is best, whatever you'll be happy with. But that sounds good.
Yes.
Congrats.
I'm pretty sure the community college's like mechanics program allows you to like bring your own car in to work on, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, all my friends go there since they go to the master's program, and you get to work on your car for free in their shops.
Yeah.
And like they teach you.
Just to like learn.
Mhm.
Oh wow, that's sick.
Yep. Yeah, my friend like rebuilt the whole engine in his Mazda like over like the past couple months.
Damn.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. So. Okay, summer trips. What is that the next?
Well, just plans.
Dude, we could plan our summer trip as part of the podcast.
We could.
How
right
could.
now.
How
Book the
long is
hotel. I think we're probably like
We're like over an hour.
Hour and 6 minutes.
No.
no. That's
We'll do
some of it
this,
will be trimmed.
And then wrap it up probably.
Okay, so let's just like go around and do our summer trips.
I mean,
Wait, what do you mean, like individual?
Oh, well, I mean like.
well, and I think you're the only one who's actually doing something like.
I'm going to my university for an orientation. That's the only place.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm going to Albuquerque for one night.
Dude, I'm going to Sakura for one day.
We're going to, yes, going to Sakura Monday.
Wait.
We're going July 22nd.
Oh, June 10th.
Ah.
I'll imagine doing it in June.
Get it over with quicker.
Well, the sooner you do it, the better. Like, well, are you choosing your classes?
No, I already chose
you
mine.
Oh, okay.
Really?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
So, I mean,
It
yeah,
has
my,
a pretty shabby website, I'm not gonna lie.
dude, the one for New Mexico Tech is so bad.
They're all
It's,
actually no. All the ones from
All the
New
ones-
Mexico are bad.
all the ones outside of New Mexico are great, I'm
Yeah.
sure. It's
Actually,
like-
they're still.
Well, they're-
honestly,
they're
like, all
okay.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. but,
There's so many like it's so hard to find things
Some of
because
the
they have
same
so much
people make
information.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, and yeah, I think the only summer plans is that if we plan a trip, then I'll probably go on that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just working. So.
Yeah, we gotta make some money before college.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of working.
Yeah, I'll be working like 5-6 days a week, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll be, yeah, I
working
won't be too.
3 or 4.
There's
So-
4 is so many days to work.
I don't know.
I think it'll be
But
like 4.
think of all the money you get.
We'll see.
Think of all the
Does
last
pay come
summer
in
that you get.
Friday or Sunday?
I
So
think
does
it's
pay come in Friday or Sunday?
Friday.
Sick. We get
Like
paid
Friday
tomorrow.
afternoon. Yeah. Bro, that Mother's Day, oh my god, that's gonna be insane.
That is gonna be
We
very
made like
nice.
$35,000.
Really?
Damn.
Like at the restaurant on Mother's Day.
Mhm.
From one day?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
And that was just in the morning. I don't know how much they made.
How much net profit is that though?
I don't know.
35,000.
I just bring
Well,
up
paying all the employees, all the supplies, all the
It's probably like
maintenance.
30,000 profits. should be given to the employees though.
I mean, yeah, because like
Yeah. Well, that's also I don't know about tips and stuff like that. That's not including any tips.
Well, those don't go.
Actually, no. Like tips are there's like an automatic tip that's not included.
The gratuity.
Yeah.
wasn't that just if it's above
5.
like
no, it
5
was,
people?
it was for everyone,
No, it's because it's a
Oh,
holiday.
holiday. Oh.
and we got paid in half too.
Oh,
We got
really?
time and a half.
Yeah.
That's nice. Time and a half is so sick. I remember
Yeah,
I got that when I worked that like 11-day set for the pool like 2 years ago. I got time and a half.
What?
When I worked like 11 days back to back.
Oh, we got overtime.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
that is paying in half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
time and a
that's yeah.
Look at us getting money, bros.
Yeah. Get your money up.
Not your funny.
Yes, sir.
Or end your funny.
As long as you are still getting your money.
But we know we are gonna do some sort of trip this summer. We don't know exactly what yet. I'll probably
Yeah.
start planning that today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could all come with me to freaking Seattle in August.
That's
So
one
it's
Dude,
school.
I'm like-
2 weeks.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, wow, look at what you've done.
Could you?
No, okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's when I
I
start.
have to like
classes.
start moving at that point.
Yeah, same here.
all right, well, that's okay.
Plus, that's too much time to not be making money.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like something around like the 3rd or the 4th of July.
Oh, that was the thing I'm doing. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Whether it's Colorado or
I leave on the 6th.
Colorado or Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Well, that's what like my mom was talking to your mom, and like your dad was saying something about going to Hawaii with
Well,
you.
yeah. I think that was like
You're even wearing a Hawaii shirt right now.
Yeah.
I am. Oh, that's true. Dude, greetings from Hawaii. I've never been there, but they say aloha.
Why does it say aloha from Hawaii?
Because it's greetings from Hawaii.
Dude,
Yeah,
Wish
why
you were
does it
here.
what would they
Paradise
say on
in the
the bright Hawaiian Christmas day though?
Dude. Makakuni. Malakaliki maka?
It's
Is it
close enough,
That's
yeah.
the thing to say, right?
Yeah, on a
Hawaiian Christmas Day.
that's the island greeting.
To say Merry Christmas to you. So,
I don't
yeah.
remember
Well, we'll
that.
see. You know,
When
and then
was that? That was like middle of. It was like middle of, or it was in the fall maybe, where you were taking me to school and we were listening to Weezer,
Oh, yeah.
and then no, I want to listen to this one. This has to be. This is about an island in the sun. So I started playing that. That was funny.
funny. Yeah.
but then we were saying if that's too expensive, my mom was like, "Oh, you should get like a package deal and go to Mexico."
Mexico,
So I was like-
I'd rather not.
I would much rather go to Hawaii than I would to
Well,
Mexico.
but it's
Cabo
probably
Cabo
yeah.
San Lucas is really nice.
I know.
That's true.
It's really nice, but again, you're in a foreign country.
That too.
Do you guys not have
None of us-
passports?
But we did.
Well, I mean,
I
yeah.
need to get mine updated.
Also, like, if we
Oh.
do it in the beginning of July before the 6th, I'm still not going to be 18 yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, we
it's
should
so
probably
funny.
stay in the United States.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Or we
Yeah.
can sneak you across the border.
I mean, I have a passport. It's not like I can't go out of
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah. Well,
It's
if,
just
if
that,
you
like-
need to get it updated, you'd have to do. It takes like 90 days to get it updated.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss, or we might do a simple road trip somewhere.
We'll find out.
Hawaii would, I'd definitely want to go to Hawaii.
Dude, that'd be
I'd
so
do
fun.
Hawaii.
Do
I
you
was
think
gonna
your
say.
Do you think your parents would pay for you as a graduation present? Because that's what they were saying.
Maybe.
Instead of buying you some
Depends.
item.
I know my dad has like a shit ton of Southwest miles, and I'm not sure. I think they're flying to Hawaii now, so that could be.
Okay. Do you think your parents would pay for that, Ryan?
Just hold on.
As a
Don't
senior
stress
present?
my fucking budget.
Give me money beforehand and have to spend it on my own.
Yeah.
That would probably, yeah. I mean, plus I would have a little bit of money from the internship and working and stuff like that
Okay.
until that point. If we take it like later.
What about you, Enzo? Do you think
I
your
don't know.
parents would pay for you as a graduation present?
Maybe there'd be too much traffic.
Also, we'd want. Yeah. Also, we'd want. Yeah, I mean the tunnel to Hawaii. There's some crazy turns and
Dude,
whatnot.
oh my god.
The bus or the truck drivers are crazy.
Dude, they are.
But if we do go to Hawaii, we'd want to spend like at least a week and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we
would,
spent
it would
a
be a
while
longer.
there.
It would
Yeah.
definitely be a longer.
But it'd be
trip.
Like
guys,
the
just think that'd be so fun.
It would.
It would be.
Like the time I went for
Probably
a
more
week,
fun
it
than
was. It seemed way too short.
Yeah.
I really want to go I don't know if I.
Unless we need Tobin there, because he'll be our guide for
He could. Well, he's been
like
there
diving.
twice.
Yeah.
I've been there twice. So.
I have been
Really?
also twice.
Imagine.
Dude, I've never been there. Let's go.
I wish.
I-
Dude, I dress like I wish
I know,
I was
dude.
in Hawaii. Yeah, exactly.
Average.
We're the Hawaii.
non-goer of
The Hawaii wannabes. We have to bring our Hawaiian shirts as well.
Oh,
Okay,
absolutely.
well, I'll like look into that like today or like tomorrow.
Yeah,
I know airfare is like $700.
I mean,
And then hotel and stuff like that. I think.
Hotel will want a nice one for sure.
yeah.
But
But-
we'll have to see because remember LA.
It's
Well-
probably LA's probably similar in
Well,
price.
and now we're all.
I
18,
know, just like being 18. Because
Well,
even
all
though
of
Tobin
us-
was 18, but we don't have anyone 21.
Why do you need someone 21?
Because
Well, for like some of the hotels.
I'm
Oh.
guessing Hawaii might be a bit different
We'll see.
We'll check.
I don't
We can
know.
look.
I just
because Hawaii isn't getting as many teenagers looking for something to do.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
We'll
we'll
find
see.
out. We'll find out.
Yeah,
We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
yeah. If we're in Hawaii, the next podcast.
Yeah. Dude, it'll be on our way back from our
Or
the
Japan.
Jolly Lads
Yeah.
trip to Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, we're circling around.
That's what we've been doing this entire time. We've been we were heavily busy in the Japanese film industry.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw some stat recently that was like, if Japan were to like continue with their like birth rate and whatnot for some amount of years, they'd just like cease to exist at some point.
Wait, actually?
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's
they're currently at a massive decline in people.
Hey, dude. I might need to go and help the troops over in Japan.
Yeah.
Have a lovely day, friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Jolly.
Stay jolly. Stay jolly. Stay lads. Peace out.